6:30 CHED This Morning podcast with Stacey, Brotzel, and Darryl McIntyre.
Hey, do you know who this band is? It's the Bee Gees, right? Nope.
It's André-Philippe Gagnon.
He is the man of 1,000 voices, and he has a greatest hits show coming to Edmonton in May, and we're thrilled to have him on here with us right now, live on 6:30 CHED. André-Philippe Gagnon, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're great. It's great to have you on our radio station because I've been a fan for a really long time. As you've been around since 1985. You were actually on Johnny Carson as well. It's been quite a ride for you.
Yeah, indeed, and we'll be celebrating. Well, actually, I already started like the 40th anniversary, as you've seen the special on Netflix about We Are the World, and that magic evening where they all gathered together to sing this song that was composed to help children in Africa. I don't know if it for sure has helped children in Ethiopia, in Africa, but it has for sure has helped the career of one little boy in Loretteville, Quebec. That's for sure.
We're like you're really good at it. I think everybody has heard your rendition. If they haven't, like even at this part, doing your Springsteen, it's amazing. It's awesome. Was your timing though impeccable? I get the feeling impressionists would have seen that and go, "We got to do that too." But you're the one who really blew it out of the water on Carson's show and did it first.
Well, it's I do impressions since I'm a kid, and of course the musical memory is very powerful, and that's why in this show that I'm bringing at the Jubilee on May 2nd, it's just that all those important moments in our lives are connected with songs, and like you listen to some song and then you go like, oh, that reminds me of this vacation, this person, this, so the show is all about that, musical memory, because it comes right back to the olfactory, right next to the olfactory memory. When you smell a little crayon, takes you right back to first grade, kindergarten. Well, to me, sixth grade, but the music does the same effect. And We Are the World, to me, when I started practicing, well, already I was able to do Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen, and a couple of those singers, but the way they breathe, like all those singers, it's important, and I had to work on that. And luckily, I was able to perform something decent for Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show 40 years ago. I was 24 back then. I'll be turning 40 later on this year in December.
So what is the trick to voices? I can only do one. I can only do Cher. And I try really hard, Andre, to do other ones. I was trying to do Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek, and I just can't get it. What is the trick?
Oh, well, you need a good musical ear, but I'm sure, like also Darryl, I'm sure he's able to do an impression of either Darth Vader or like, because we all as children, we have tried to make impression of our parents, siblings at school, colleagues at work, and even celebrities. So like Elvis Presley, I'm sure, Darryl, you have tried to do a little Elvis Presley.
Everybody's done an Elvis Presley. Everybody tries.
And so depending on the tonality of our voices, and also like how our nose, our cavities are, you can change your voice. Like for me, Jean Chrétien, for example, is still very easy. And because I am still able to massacre both languages, official languages in Canada, and I will be in André-Philippe's show for sure. But
that's not much of a stretch for you, Andre. Jean Chrétien?
Sometimes when you impersonate a singer, you will have to exaggerate the effect, and then you bring it back to a more normal voice. Like, same thing I did when I was trying to impersonate a saxophone. Well, that I'll bring back also, because old classics that I'll bring back in the show. I'm so excited to do this number where I do an impression of someone at random in the audience. Like I choose a gentleman, I make him sing a little bit of a song, and then I do an impression right away, and we do a little duet, and I try to be very precise. So that's fun. And of course, the We Are the World is a piece that I'm bringing back. But there's another, let's say, the collective of singers that I'm doing. It's Imagine. I don't want to reveal and divulge all the punches in the show, but there's a place where I do Imagine with 15 different singers. So that's another kind of We Are the World vocal performance where I could just try to make them appear on stage with me. So that's neat. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing, and it's this show brings me back to the Jubilee. It brings back memories. Of course, I was able to tour back in the 80s, 90s across Canada, and a stop at the Jubilee was a must, and I remember having a great time there.
It's been a long time. Now, honest to God, this is coming from a place of love, so I hope I'm going to ask you the question. Please don't be offended. We have had more than a few people say the same thing because we haven't seen you here for a long time. A lot of people thought you just weren't touring anymore. Have you been gone? Have we just not had a chance to see you? A lot of people didn't think you were even still performing.
Yeah, well, I was in Las Vegas, there with my family and performing mostly in the United States, and then also touring in France because all those singers, American singers are popular in France as well. So I do their French singer, their top 10, and the American singers as well. So I've been here and there, and also trying to find the right people to go back on an important tour before the pandemic, and then because of this little break that we had in 2020, then everything has been on hold. Now I'm working with GNR, great producers, and they're bringing me back to the Jubilee, and I'm really glad. It was about time. I agree with you, but I've stayed in shape. I think I can do a better We Are the World that I used to do back then, and new voices like Rag and Bone and some Sam Smith and some voices, some like the Rolling Stones are back, but I'm singing something different, and it's so that's. There are around 80 different voices in the show.
Wow!
So that's something I really like to do, and I'm so glad to be back in the West.
Andre, I just have one question because I know you have to go. Is there one voice you can't get that just has your number? That just I just can't get it to where I can put it on stage, and who is that?
Oh, well, lots of female voices are. I just don't want to do just a head voice, and people will go whoa, he's singing Unforgettable with it must be Natalie Cole and Nat King Cole. I want to make sure that people recognize my voice, the impression I do. So sometimes, you'll have to just. For now, this morning, for me, it's easier for me to do Barry White than to do Taylor Swift, that I don't do, unfortunately, in the show. So it depends.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. It's been fun chatting with you. You can hear you have an enthusiasm. You're excited about the show coming up in May. I really appreciate chatting with you. Take care.
Well, my pleasure, and thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks, Ed. That's Andre-Philippe Gagnon. I wish you would have done your impression for him.
No, I'm not dancing. No, he doesn't. How many people do you think walk up and go, hey, you think you're good? Listen to my impression. No, I'm not doing that.
Judge us on our impressions, but he had to go.
It's okay. We have CHEDville. They'll judge our impressions.
They already have judged our impressions, and I'm sitting around a D- for my share. But you have good ones. You're good at impressions. I guess maybe it sounds like it's just sort of an ear, and he probably works on all of them a lot.
Yeah.
I just don't have the ear.
My wife calls me a parrot because I love parroting. I love mimicking. I love trying to. I haven't turned it into a career, but I love to do it for fun because I sit by myself a lot, and the dogs really enjoy my impressions.
Okay.
We could do a couple of them when we come back.
Yeah,
but
and
better yet,
can we get CHEDville to do their impressions?
Yeah, let's try. What do you have?
And we're gonna give away tickets to Andre-Philippe Gagnon, so it's gonna be really cool. He brings people up from the audience, mimics them. It'll be really awesome. So give us a shout, 780-496-0063. We want to hear your impressions. Doesn't have to be good. And you can go see The Man of 1,000 Voices. That's coming up in 2 minutes.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, but I can't break through or whatever. There's no telling to you.
That was awesome. That was so much better better than when you mess around. You sang it. That was good.
There we go. There's my Cher impression.
You cannot win the tickets.
I know. And I don't even know the words to apparently Cher songs. I only know...
Well, that one.
I don't even know the chorus. Anyway, that's not my go-to Cher song.
You nailed it, though.
Yeah.
You got the other words.
It's fun.
How about you, Chedville? Do you want to win some tickets? I think you do. The tickets are going on sale for André-Philippe Gagnon. His show is at the Jubilee Auditorium in May. Those tickets are on sale right now. You can go to Ticketmaster and pick up a pair, or you can dance for Grandma here on 6:30 CHED and
Who's
win.
the grandma in
some
this
tickets.
scenario?
It's a royal grandma sort of. Dance for grandparents.
Okay.
How about that? Is that better?
How about we just get Terry on the line? She's
I love
apparently
that.
got a plan. She's got an impression, and she joins us. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
No, we're pretty good. We're being silly and having fun. That was fun hearing from André-Philippe Gagnon, huh?
So great. I love your program.
Oh, glad to hear it. Have you always been a fan? Do you like him? You must
I
like
love him. He's
Yeah.
so talented.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to do something that you will be very familiar with. It's very short, but I think I say it almost every day, more than once a day.
Okay, ready to go. Here's Terry with her. I guess we'll know what it is when we hear it.
You will. It's very short. Here it goes.
Yeah.
I'm Thomas Dias.
That is spectacular.
That was not what I was expecting.
Nobody expected that, Terry. That was hilarious.
Good.
You need to work on your baritone a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Thanks for giving me the chance. I'd love to get a ticket.
Oh, we'll play that for Thomas. Yeah, he's going to love that one. All right. Terry, stick around. Stay on the phone. Get your information through Sarah, and we'll make sure you get tickets to André-Philippe Gagnon.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.
You too. I'm Thomas Dias.
That came so far out of left field, I had no idea.
Oh, man, that's
was
beautiful.
If you don't know who Thomas Dias is, he's one of our newsreaders here, and he has a very, very distinctive,
Yes.
deep voice.
I often hear him during the Oilers broadcast doing it, so lots of people know Thomas.
He's got the pipes, as we like to say in the business. And he uses them well.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we weren't
Oh,
expecting
Terry.
it would be somebody we knew. It's so funny, Thomas Dias. I haven't seen him since I've worked here because he works opposite shifts.
Opposite shift, yeah.
But he must have seen my McNally cheerleader sweater sitting in our office because we are talking about high school and high school reunions. We're going to plan a bit if you can bring in your high school jacket.
I'm working
Remember
on it.
that.
Memory.
And what he did, he saw the McNally high school cheerleading sweater, and he printed me off some photos of him as a McNally cheerleader wearing the exact same sweater.
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
That I did not know.
This
There
is
you
a
go.
bond that we have as McNally cheerleaders, although he probably lasted way longer than the 2 months I lasted. But it was just kind of a neat little coincidence.
There you go.
It was really funny.
I'm going to guess
connection.
Thomas was an anchor in the pyramid.
Yes. He was not the tossee.
He was not a flyer.
Yeah. That's very cool.
A new tribe is forming.
Always said, I'm going to be on that show one day. I'm going to do it.
Thousands apply, but only 18 are chosen to be abandoned in Fiji for the adventure of a lifetime.
Takes a lot to commit to doing something insane like this.
Who will have what it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast all the rest?
I want this so bad.
Survivor. New season Wednesday, February 28th on Global.
I'm about to kill it.
Stream on Stack TV.